Hello guys, and this will be just a quick intro to the cooking video I will show you later. I have just edited and cut some parts out, and I'm gonna be honest guys, this one is not near as good as the last one. I did this one as soon as I woke up. The first thing I did when I woke up was like, alright, I need to do peanut butter, nut butter, so I made and did it, and it's not as good. The results is pretty okay. It's okay. And you will understand why it's just okay and not amazing in the video. But yeah, so don't expect this to be the quality is going. It went up and now it went down. It's probably keep going down and then up again. So see it as like some stocks. You have stocks in me, and I just keep going up and down all the time. So yeah, sorry guys. Hello guys, and today I'll be showing you how I cook a peanut butter nut bar. It's kind of like what is it called, like this nutrition, not really, but it's something I use to eat for breakfast basically. So I'll show you how I do it. The ingredients you will need is butter, cocoa oil, maybe if I close this, yes, cocoa oil, and some syrup. You could use maple syrup, but I prefer light syrup. Something to put some nuts, or basically almost anything. You know, I'm using this cereal, this crunchy nuts, and this muesli. And of course you will need peanut butter. Since this one is almost empty, that's why I have two. But you will need peanut butter. And you will need some kind of honey. It doesn't really matter what you use. You can use this type, which is basically like, this is a pretty heavy honey. You can use flowing honey, or you can use a honey wax cake, like this. I'm going to use this one today, so let's go to it. Hi again. What you want to start off with is the butter. Oh yeah, oh, I'm an idiot. You want to put your oven, not oven, yes, is this called oven? Well, whatever this is called, on a, oh, that hurt. On a low warm. So, let's see. What you want to start off with, at least the recipe I'm doing, is 200 grams of butter. So, 50, no, not 200, 100 gram. Alright, 100 gram of butter. Alright, like that. And then you want to cut it up in pieces, so it's easier for it to melt. Like that. And then put it on the stove. Oh yeah, stove. For it to melt. So while that is melting, maybe I should show wabam, like this. That, do you see? Alright. So after you've put in the butter and it's melting, what you want to do is take your peanut butter and you want to put in like, let's see, how much is this? Well, what I do is I put almost 4/5 of a peanut butter jar in. You could use chocolate for this as well. So if you use chocolate, you want to use less peanut butter. That's... yeah. So I'm gonna put in peanut butter. And there aren't really precise measurements for this. But like 4/5 of a jar is what you want. Yeah, like that. And then, after you've put in the peanut butter, you want to put in your honey. And let's stir this a little bit. Alright, good. And the honey, you want to do like 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, like that. 3 tablespoons of honey. Alright, let's just scrape it off so we get everything. Maybe you want to make the heat a bit higher. I put it on 2, but I'm gonna put it on 4 now. Yes. And then you want to put in some syrup. Almost like half a deciliter. Like that. And then the cocoa oil. Or the cocoa fat, I think. No, it's cocoa oil. Alright, first I need to open it. The sad thing is I don't have my mom right now. She's not at home, so she can't open it for me. Perfect. Like that. And you want to put in, I think it's 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. Let's just put in 4. So 4 tablespoons of cocoa oil. Now you want to get this to melt. You want it all to melt. So I'll be back when it all has melted. Alright, hello guys. Wait, maybe if I put it right here you might see better. Oh, much better. I'm sorry for not doing this. Wait, well, I will close the vents so you don't have to hear that. Should have done this to begin with. Alright. So, I think that's a bit too bright, isn't it? Yes, let's do it like that. So what you just want to do now is just stir it. I still have it on low heat, because you don't want to do it on a high heat. And I actually think I've done something wrong here, in the fact that I put a bit too much honey, cocoa fat, and no, those 2 things. I put a bit too much of them. But, you know, it is what it is. I can always just put a bit more peanut butter, depending on how it tastes. So this is just what you want to do. Just stir it. Alright. So while I let those things melt, let's put in how much muesli or whatever we want. Like that. I have a small bowl here. Oh yeah, also this thing I have under is where I'm gonna put when I'm done with everything. So let's see. There really isn't a precise measurement. So in the beginning, I recommend you don't put in too much. Just a little bit. It's better to start off with a little and work your way up than it is to have a lot. Because it's easier to add than to remove. And since there's so little of this, I'll just put in everything. Alright. So, and then mix it up. Yes, we have all of this mixed. And guys, when I'm making this, I actually feel like I haven't done as good a job as I did on my first one, and I'm sorry for that. If this one turns out much worse. Alright, and we are still here waiting for it all to melt. And you want to stir it pretty often. That's a thing I must say you have to do over and over again. You need to stir it. So here we just are stirring. It's a bit too drippy, but that's how it becomes. If you put in chocolate, it will become less watery, of course. So why did I say more chocolate? If you put in chocolate, then I would recommend chocolate that doesn't have, you know, some bits in them, like nuts. It could be a nut cream, but if it's not bits, then you don't want, because it will be much easier to burn it. Let's take our tasting spoon. And let's see how it tastes. Well, pretty good actually. I'm happy. It might need a bit more sweetness, so I'll add something. Here I am. I'm gonna add some more syrup. Just a little bit. But then you want to stir it, like always. Now just keep stirring it until you have no, you know, no clumps like this or any butter strands, you know. So let's see. Now we still have a bit more bits and pieces. So I think 30 seconds more. I can remove it from the heat now, or I close the heat and just stir it and stir it. Alright. Yeah, it seems good now. So you want to remove it from the heat and just wait for like 5 or 3 minutes. So I'll be right back then. Alright, hi, I'm back. And now we want to pour in our mixture in our nuts. So just give it a little stir, since it has been cooling down for a couple minutes. And then just pour, not all of it. You don't want to pour all of it. and then stir. Do this so every single nut thingy gets covered. And now, when I see everything has been covered, I can put in more. And since it's not much left, I'll just pour in everything. Alright, as I can see a problem right now. I don't have that much nuts, but I have a lot of batter left. So this should not happen. I should have been more prepared. I should have had more nuts. So but I don't. So it's gonna have to be like this today. Just I'm so sorry, guys. Almost like everything else in life, I ruined it all. Yeah, because this is like a soup now. Oh, why did I do this? Oh well. Wait, maybe I can put in some. I have some havregryn. So let's hope it tastes good a bit. I think this is called oatmeal in English, but this is raw oatmeal. Let's just put a little bit, since I don't want it to overpower the taste. Alright, it becomes a little bit better. So the oatmeal in this case saves me a bit, since it absorbs liquid so easily. So that's a good thing. The liquid absorption is amazing. Alright. I have it like this. It's a bit too liquidy for what I want, but it will have to do this time. And now we take it to our Alright, hello. I'm back. And now I'm gonna pour it in my molds. So let's just pour everything in the middle. So now everything has been poured in the middle, and just spread it out. And you want to push it a bit. As you can see, guys, this is all too liquidy. This is not what you want, but oh well. I'm gonna have to do. And that's how it looks. Now all we have to do is put it in the refrigerator. So I have made a space up here for it. And you probably want to have something that you can put it, because it's not hot. Because we let the batter cool down before. But it's not really super cool either. So you want to have something you can put it on. Like that. Or like this. And now you want to let it be in there for like, I don't know, 7 hours maybe. Probably overnight would be best. And yeah, that's it. I hope you liked the recipe, even though I did some mistakes. Hope you don't do it. See ya.